Tell us about the effects that your drug appears to have in helping these very sick patients with COVID-19.
Yeah, Mr. Will, my pleasure. Thank you for having me here. Yes, the drug was effectively measured by two ways, as you mentioned. One is to see the probability of patient improve in the clinical status, which we showed compare with patients who receive standard of care. Those who receive standard of care plus CD25C are seeing 60% better chance of clinical recovery. On the other hand, if you look at the disease progression, that's measured by patients who will need intubation or patients who may die, the chance is cut by more than half. So this is quite remarkable in our sort of observation.
It certainly is, and a lot of folks that I've spoken with, from Moncef Slaoui of Operation Warp Speed to, of course, Roger Perlmutter at Merck, calling these remarkable. Could you tell us a little bit about how the drug works and why you think it works so well in doing this? It's sort of similar, I think, to steroids in that it tamps down the immune response that can take over in the severe forms of the disease?
Yes, the drug was based on many years of research. In fact, my colleague and I have been working on a new pathway for the last 20 plus years. So this is a pathway that selectively controls inflammation triggered by cell death. As you know, the COVID, the viruses itself get out of the cell by killing the cells. Therefore, in the critical organs, such as lung, there's a massive cell death after infection. So when the cell die, they trigger inflammation. That inflammation is controlled by CD24 and signaling pathway. What this drug does is act as an agonist to tamp down inflammation that's triggered by cell death. So this inflammation itself involves several different aspects that affects the, as you know, probably known as cytokine storm, that cause a lot of cell infiltration in the lung tissue. And also we saw some observation that in COVID-19 patient, there's a thrombotic thrombosis. So, and there's also loss of immune cell function. All these four aspects can be corrected in a sense by this drug. So this drug is unique in that it has a general and effect on several different aspects that more targeted therapeutics may not be able to affect them at the same time. We think that's what explains a better effect than we expected.
It's certainly a remarkable result. Tell us about the supply of this drug. How much is available now, and how long it'll take to make enough, to be able to apply for FDA emergency use authorization and for it to help people.
Yes, right now we're ramping up production as we speak at 2 different sites, and they are putting we are putting all our resources on it. So we expect that by the end of the year or early next year, January, we'll have some drug being supplied to patients.
And why do you think the results did not garner more attention when you posted them on your website at the end of September? I heard about them, a few weeks ago from Moncef Slaoui, who said these are just remarkable results. And I thought, well, they're out there. Why haven't we heard about them? Why do you think they flew so under the radar? Yeah,
first of all, we are sort of, in a sense, cautious in the sense that we are just, our main focus is to get a drug produced. We haven't really made a major effort to contact news organization. We're going through the regulatory bodies to report our data to regulatory bodies such as FDA. And also we're talking to grant funding agencies such as the BARDA, and then through there, which get attention from WOS. That's how we walk through the system. We felt that we need to make enough drug before we make it more public.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.